this was my first segment. I was really happy with this one. So from the very beginning, I wanted real cars, right? Like little go-kart cars or whatever. And let's be honest, doing that in a closed studio is not as easy as I thought. I was just like, I want cars. Studio team was like, oh, so like a visual, you know, like a fake car. I'm like, no, like, I want real cars. I'm like, oh, so you want to look like you're sitting in a car? I'm like, no, I want real cars. My budget, I didn't know. Later on, I was like, oh, can we do this? And they're like, no, you're out of budget. I'm like, why? Your car! Stupid car. And the problem was, it's more dangerous than you might think. Like, I understand that it didn't look that fast, but I think they can go up to like 20 kilometers an hour at least. Originally, we wanted more than one, and then like actually race in real time, but it just would not have been feasible because it's dangerous. And obviously, the equipment at the studio is really expensive. And every time I went a little bit crazy on the car, they were like, please don't drive into... Please, we're begging you. Please don't drive into it. Please. And I'm like, They were so scared. The thing is, like, they were different speeds, and they kept saying, okay, stay on speed 1, like the slowest one, and you can go up to 2, but please don't use 3. Obviously, sometimes I went to 3. That's, I think, the only reason why I won in the end. So yeah, I had a lot of fun with this, and then I forced them to do this really silly, fake Bollywood meme edit. Oh my god. And I showed them the Bollywood edit, and I was like, I want this. And they're like, There were like 3 or 4 people standing around me with my manager, and I'm like, I want this. And none of them laughed. They were so confused. And they sent me the first version, and it was like 3-4 cuts. I'm like, no, that's not what I'm looking for. And then they sent me another version like a week later, and I can just imagine the poor editor who had to do this because it's so many cuts. The only thing that was missing was like the glass shatter, but I was, you know, I already felt so bad. I was like, it's fine. This is perfect. This is all I wanted. This one as well. This grieved me so badly because, you know, the way it is on my own stream. Oh, there you go. The way it is on my own stream, it's like automated, so I don't really have to do anything, right? But obviously, that's not the same in 3D, right? We tried using... thank you! We tried using the program that I usually use, but because of... It's complicated. I won't bore you with the details. It didn't work. In the end, the director had to manually do it. So, he was like looking at the chat, honing in on it, and whenever there was someone gifted a member or did a member, he was like, well, I have to click it! But I think it looked really cute, and I was really happy that it worked. Thank you, staff! Yeah, I was very happy. Staff was very kind to me. It went along with my whims, except for when it was out of budget. At some point, they were like, no. But why are we out of budget? But Gigi has like 15 children. Your car! Cecilia, Immergreen, your car! And then this paper car. Okay, so my idea was completely different in the beginning. You know, in the movie Ant-Man, and there's this really cool battle where they're shooting each other. At some point during the battle, this toy train drives into one of them, and there's this like really big explosion, and it looks really like intense. And then it smash cuts into this like toy, like I think Thomas the toy train, just like bloop, and falling off the tracks, and it's really funny. I want that. So I wanted a toy car with my face in it, but because of like, you know, you can't just use a random car from a random company. So they were like, can you make your own car? In the back of my head, I'm like, maybe I could like commission someone to like 3D print a car. And then I completely forgot about it. It's like a couple weeks before. And they're like, what about the car, by the way? I'm like, what car? I guess I don't really need it because the video that Kanaro made was kind of like complete on its own. But but I did ask for it and I wanted it, so I should make it. And I spent hours making this stupid car out of paper, and I had super glue all over my fingers afterwards. And that's the day, the legendary day, where I forced Gigi to come out of the apartment with me in the middle of the night because the deadline was coming up. And I was like, I messaged her during the day and I was like, hey, can you help? Do you want to help me film this? But I knew she didn't really want it, right? It's not, you know, going out and like, it's a chore that day. It was really warm. So I kept going and I'm like, hey, come on, should we go? She's like, okay. And we end up doing it. We're outside there for maybe 5 minutes. We took a couple shots. It was great. And then we're walking back and she had like 10 mosquito bites. I'm not lying to you. It was 5 minutes. She had so many mosquito bites all over the place. Yummy. So I said, okay, I'll get you. Let's go to the store. I'll get you some ice cream. I'll make up for it. I literally said, pick anything you want. She bought these like $10 grapes, some ice cream, a refreshing drink, and then we stand at the cashier and I look at her and she looks at me and I look at her and I'm like, I forgot my wallet. I felt so bad and then she had to pay for it. This one. So a month ago, I was like, okay, guys, I'm learning how to dance. Literal newborn giraffe. I can barely put things together. But I am Cecilia Immergreen from Hololive Justice, an ancient automaton, and visually, I kinda look like a ballerina in a wind-up music box, right? So I said to myself, wouldn't it be so cool if I did a ballet-inspired choreo? And then I bring this up to the director. We had like a meeting, you know, just a normal meeting talking about everything. I want to do a ballet song. All the staff looks at me and they're like, oh, you can dance ballet? Wow. And I'm like, no. No, I can't dance at all, actually. And they're like, oh, are you sure about this thing? Yeah, sign me up. Yeah. So I got dance lessons. I mean, I was having dance lessons together with Gigi, and then I got someone to choreograph this choreo for me, and I have never worked this hard. Like physically, I have never worked this hard in my life. Originally, there was a split in this choreography, and my dance teacher was like, "Can you do the splits?" And I'm like, "No." And she's like, "Oh, are you gonna learn?" I'm like, yeah, I think so. But yeah, I wasn't able to do it in time, obviously. I managed to get pretty far, so I think I will keep trying. And then maybe for next year, maybe I'll do the splits then. No, I still can't. Yeah, at some point they have to be like, can you actually do this? Because otherwise we need a plan B, right? When that was coming up, I had like 4-hour dance lesson every single day. I was dying. Those jumps, even though I barely lifted off the floor, I'm telling you, okay, it looks like I jumped like what, 2 centimeters, but they were not easy. I had ankle pain for such a long time. Like, it's so hard to stay really stiff, but at the same time make it look graceful, but also like manage to do the jumps somehow. And the amount of stamina needed to do that entire choreo, it was, oh my god, I wanted to die. It was the worst thing I have ever done to myself, but it was really fun. Obviously in the end it didn't look like real ballet. Because guess what, you can't just learn ballet in a couple months by brute forcing it. That's not possible. But I still had a lot of fun, and I really enjoy dancing and jumping around. Get done.